What up guys, I'm back at it. So today I got another trick for you guys. Today I'm gonna teach you how to drop in. So I want you guys to get your bike, get you a half pipe, and let's get at it. So first thing you want to do, sit on top of the ramp. You want to sit over your bars, grab left and right. I recommend gloves and a helmet. Gotta protect your brain, you know. So you want to get your pedals leveled. The main problem people have when they first drop in is they bash the crap out of their sprocket and then they flip over their bars, or they turn, or because they don't have the right balance. But that's why I teach you guys these tricks in a certain way, because if you learn, say, like if you learn how to fakie, if you get the balance from that trick, it's gonna have you a better balance all around on the bike. So having that knowledge beforehand, when you come to drop in, it should be really easy. Some people like to do it when they first start biking, and you know, they usually can, which is fine. But the way I like to teach you guys is a way where you can minimize the injuries, because who wants to get hurt, you know? So you'll sit on top of the ramp, level out your pedals, and then as you're about to drop in, you're gonna turn your bike. Let me back up a minute. There's two ways to drop in. The first way you can do it is by having your bike directly in front of the coping. Now when it's directly in front of the coping, all you have to do is put a little bit of pedal pressure on your pedals after you jump on your bike, and you'll roll straight into the ramp. It's really easy if you have a small sprocket, you know, one like a 25 tooth. Even a 28 tooth, that'll still work pretty good. Now, if you have a bigger one, like maybe a 30, it'll probably still work, but it'll probably be easier if you go sideways. Sideways is when you stay parallel to the coping rather than directly in front of it, and it's when you get a slight little roll and then you jump and bunny hop into the ramp. This is probably what you guys recognize most. This is easy, but I wouldn't try that first. What you guys want to do, start with your front tire in front of the coping. And just, you know, hang out on your pedals. You know, you don't got to do anything crazy. Just stand there, hang out. When you're comfortable, start to just kind of roll your tire down and, you know, just do like a little roll up. Kind of lean your tire down, see how that transition feels. And then once you get good, instead of putting your foot back on the pedal, you want to kind of walk down the ramp. And when you walk down the ramp, that'll kind of give you a feel of, okay, so when I put my foot back on and drop in, I'm going to feel this little bump, or the ramp is going to feel like this. Okay, now I have the confidence to go back and put my foot on. And then when you drop in, you have a way less likely chance of falling and hurting yourself. So, when you guys are ready, after you've done that for a few times, when you drop in, as soon as you're ready, you can't hesitate. You want to commit, go all in, trust yourself, and trust the bike. This is a really easy thing, guys. I'm telling you, if you trust in yourself, anything in BMX is possible. Grab your bars. Okay, I'm about to go in. Take a good deep breath, and when you're ready, push off on your front foot. Right when you push up off that front foot, bring your back one onto it. And as you bring your back one onto it, you're gonna lean your body weight forward. And you're gonna feel your front wheel go over, and then your back wheel is gonna almost feel like it's gonna catch, but it's very similar to a disaster. You're gonna feel your back wheel almost kind of slow down, but you wanna tuck in your legs, and when you tuck in your legs, the back wheel will come up above that coping and it'll roll smooth in transition, and then you'll drop in. Dropping in on a bike is, in my opinion, easier than a skateboard. So if you guys have ever tried it on a skateboard and fallen, I wouldn't use that as a good example for a bike, because it's way easier on a bike. When you do it parallel, you want to do the same thing. Stay parallel to the coping, and you want to lead off your front foot. And when you lead off your front foot, when you're ready to go, okay, take a deep breath. Okay, I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna push forward off my front foot, and when I push forward, I'm gonna bring my back foot directly up, and then I'm gonna do a small, slow little baby roll. I'm not even gonna pedal. I'm just gonna kick off enough just to get a nice slow roll. And once I get that nice slow roll going, I got my balance nice and good. Then I'm gonna lean my weight over to the right and turn in. And once my weight is lean, all I'm gonna do is just a nice bunny hop. I'm gonna lift up the front and then push off the back. And once you do that, you're gonna dip your nose. You're almost gonna want to rainbow and just nose dive into it. And it feels weird at first, but the thing you have to learn about transition is a lot of times it's very good to land on your nose. It's a good thing to land on your nose. When you land in that transition, you're gonna go front wheel first, back wheel second, and then you're gonna pump off the ramp, and then you'll be able to go on the other side and air out or do whatever you want to do, or you can even just stop if you're just learning this for the first time, which you probably are. Really, the thing you want to watch is mainly your sprocket, because if your sprocket gets stuck, then what happens is you could lose your balance if you're not used to it. When you get used to it, and especially if you're used to doing disasters a lot, it'll really be an easy thing to get out of it. All you have to do is just kind of push down on your feet and just keep your weight down on the ramp, so that way you don't push up and buck up and fall off the ramp. Yeah, the other thing you want to watch out for is your cranks. Like I said, whether you're dropping in facing the coping or whether you're dropping in parallel to the coping, you want to make sure that your pedals are leveled, because when you're leveled, you can easily just bunny hop into it without clearing anything. You want to make sure your pedals are leveled, because that way your cranks won't catch anything. And if your cranks catch something, there's a good chance you might lose your balance or fall over, because your cranks will hit the coping and it'll knock you off balance and all sorts of crazy things like that. So that's how you drop in. If you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up so all your friends can see it. Subscribe if you like BMX, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Out.